Oh, hey, we didn't see you there. I'm Baang. We were just talking about the government and the economy. Yubes was just about to ask a question before we saw you. So, what is it, Yubes?
Oh, it's just how does the government intervene with the economy? Do they have laws in place for protecting their country's economy?
Excellent question, Yubes. So, it appears as if for today we will be answering that question. Before we get started, let's get one thing clear. Governments can indeed interfere in the economies of their country. After all, it is their job to safeguard the best interests of the nation from threats to national security, which include military, environmental, and of course, economic threats.
Yes, but how do they do it?
Through laws and policies, of course, an example of a policy that can be instated is protectionism. What is protectionism, you might ask? Well, our friend Juan is here for the sole reason of answering that question.
Well, in a simplistic sense, it's when the government blocks foreign powers from importing as much goods as possible. This policy can be done through raised tariffs and taxes on imports. The reasoning behind this is that it protects local businesses and producers from foreign competitors, hence the name.
Thanks, Juan. So, Yubes, any more questions?
Is protectionism the only form of government intervention?
Not at all. Other forms include the fiscal and monetary policies. The former involves the government adjusting how much money they spend and their tax rates to influence the economy, while the latter has the central bank regulating the size and growth of the money supply. These can affect macroeconomic goals such as employment and inflation through expansionary and contractionary policies.
Okay, but do any of these policies have any negative effects to the economy?
Actually, yes, they do. While protectionism may have noble goals, it can negatively impact growth and development, since less competition gives firms less incentive to improve themselves.
For fiscal and monetary policy, these effects can be seen as negative or the opposite, depending on the point of view. An example of this can be the decreased government revenue in expansionary fiscal policy. Decreased tax means less money for the government themselves, but also an increase in private investment for workers. In a contractionary monetary policy, a negative side effect can be increased unemployment while also slowing inflation.
In short, the government can intervene in the economy in many varying ways, be it through policies regarding international trade or through taxation. However, no matter how well intentioned these approaches are, they can end up becoming a two edged sword, bringing along many positive and negative effects to a country's macroeconomic goals and beyond. The government's attempts in helping along the economy is a case in point for how it's not an easy job holding a country together. But what can count is the effort put into it.